Hi, I'm Richard Osborne Jr. I'm with the Ozark Mountain Nationals. I'm the promoter of this event. Today we've got a special guest. We've got Mr. Erron Wright, 8th degree black belt in Goju Kempo. And today we're going to get to know him a little bit better and kind of see what he's doing here today. And Erron, for those of you that don't know you, kind of give us a little bit of a background on where you come from and how you got started.
Well, my dad had taught me karate, and he started back in 1972. We had been going ever since I was 8 years old. We've got a karate studio in Neosho, and we got a karate studio in Joplin. And then I've known you since you were this tall and your family, so.
Right. Now, one of the things that we just talking about is something I just learned about. Your family, especially with your father, has a lot of lineage.
Right.
And part of the groups he's been with has some very, very famous names.
Right.
Kind of give us a background on that and kind of give us some names that he's worked with or he's
Sure.
been a part of associated with.
Sure. My dad was good friends with Ed Parker Jr. and Joe Lewis, Karate Joe Lewis. And also, my dad is in the World Black Belt Hall of Fame. In that World Black Belt Hall of Fame, it was Chuck Norris that had conferred upon him, along with Bob Walls and Rick Wigginton. Also, my dad is in the Hall of Fame with Wesley Snipes and Linda Denley, Bolo Young, and some of those guys.
Awesome. Now, one of the things about Mr. Wright that's very unique is that not only is he a great martial artist, he's also a great promoter. He actually has one of the first tournaments coming up in 2016, the Eye of the Storm tournament. And also that is down in Joplin, Missouri. But one of the things that's unique about him is he is a multifaceted martial artist. He does a lot of different things. He's actually even got his own TV show right now that he's doing some work, and he also does some work with the ministry. Kind of tell me about some of the other programs other than sport martial arts, some of the other things you're working on right now.
Well, we've got God's Dojo TV, and that is a ministry, and it highlights ministries that are not a pastor standing up and speaking, because there's a lot of those. I have a good friend that he's ranked #2 in the country in cage fighting. He has a ministry and helps youth a lot down around the Joplin area and around the country. I have a good friend that we got to interview, and she has a drama ministry. It's For His Glory Drama Ministries. Different things like that. Have a great friend that's a Christian comedian. And so we interview those folks and talk to them about the ministries that we have, and it shows the different things that are going on in the Christian world that are not just the the pastor standing up and speaking, which that's a great way to get the word and the ministry out there and everything. Also, we're having a Kids Safe seminar coming up this next weekend. It's free to kids, and we're just trying to give them a couple of techniques that they can learn that might save them in the event of an attack, kind of based off of what poor little Haley Owens went through.
Right.
We'd lost her. She was from right here around Springfield, and so, looking toward that. Also, we're working with some self-defense for ladies, thinking of taking a 150-pound lady and getting her to where she can maybe have a fighting chance, or at least an opportunity to get away from someone who's 250 pounds, quite a bit stronger than her. So those are a few of the things that we're doing that are outside of sports karate.
Right. So one of the things about Mr. Wright that makes him special to the Ozark Mountain National is that when we started this event 5 years ago, he was one of the first groups that come to this tournament. Every year he has brought a strong team to us every single year. The first year we had our tournament, there was only about 60 competitors, and now we've grown close to 300. And he's been one of the founding groups to come and support the Ozark Nationals. Come tell us a little bit about your team. You got a team coming down?
Yes.
And then what kind of makes this special for you guys? You guys keep coming back year after year. What makes this such a unique tournament for you guys that you keep coming back and supporting every year?
Well, the way that you and your staff work so hard to make it a competitor's event is what we love about it. My wife loves coming. We've got the martial arts booth that we run and that she mans for us, Melissa. But also just the level of competition. It's grown each year. Even though the first year it was a small tournament, we could see the potential and how this thing was going to grow because of the type of competition that you had there. So we love coming for the competition, not only the competition, but the camaraderie. Lots of folks coming from Oklahoma that we're great friends with. We see folks from St. Louis here, Kansas City, Arkansas, and so the mix of competition, past how strong it is, just it's a great event, and I would say it's our school's favorite event of the year that we come to.
What's some of the groups that you've worked with, some of the names that are coming from throughout the region, because you've also made contacts with those people too. What are some of the groups that you've worked with that continue to work with and that you see coming to this event?
Oh, without a doubt. We've got Mr. Liker's group from Kansas City. We have OKA, which the president will be here tomorrow, Todd Brown, Mr. Watley from the OKA. We have Janice Fraley from Oklahoma that's going to be here. Larry Wells, his team, and then his son being the top point fighter here in the Midwest. You have Joey Perry out of Arkansas, and we could go on and on. Norvell out of St. Louis, all kinds of groups that we have come along, and we just love seeing them. Most of them are our friends.
Well, and this is something that we're going to do from now on for the Ozark Mountain Nationals. We want to be able to meet the people that are coming and interacting with our groups. One of the things special that's going to make this event really, really unique is for 2016, we're not doing it for 2015, but for 2016, we're actually going to have the first time in our region, we're going to have an all-junior nighttime finals. And the date and the contract's already set for July 30th, 2016. This will be a unique event. We're always growing every year, and we're going to make it just go through the roof next year. Erron, I appreciate you coming by.
Thanks a lot, brother.
It's good meeting you.
Good to talk with you.
You bet.